Okay, so good afternoon, class. So our topic for today is all about counting principles. No? So I told you a while ago to please open the following files. No? The first I send you is the PDF file that contains copies of our book, okay, from Theorem 1 to 8. And the second file is our presentation for today that also includes the Theorem 1 from Theorem 1 to 8. And the third file, I will send that later, our whiteboard. And the fourth file is our problem set, 1 to 20. Okay? Now, what is counting principle? Okay. But before that, let us recap what we have tackled last time. So we tackled regarding the definition of terms. Okay? We tackled the definition of probability. We defined that as the ratio, no? The ratio between uh, n, okay, small n and capital N. Okay. Small n means favorable outcomes. Capital N means total possible outcomes. Okay. Now we also define experiment anything that generates data. So we agreed before that if we will have a example experiment, yung makarelate tayo lahat. No? For example, flipping the coin, tossing a die, okay, para malaman natin yung possible outcomes. No? Yung outcomes is nasa loob yung ng ating brace. No? That is called, for this outcome is called element, no? Or sample point. Okay? Now, for example, with experiment, you're asked to flip the coin. Okay, flipping a coin, okay, ilan ba yung possible outcomes? You say that, okay, so pwedeng yung first na toss or flip, tail yung lalabas. No? But you need to flip again. Then second flip, tail din lalabas. Okay. Possible din, yung first flip is tail, then you need to flip again for second time, so head yung lalabas. Okay. So pwede din head yung sa unang flip, the second flip, tail. Okay. Pwede din yung sa unang flip, head, the second flip, head pa rin. Okay. So those are the possible outcomes. Now, under counting principle, we're just merely counting. No? Kina-count lang natin yung elements sa loob ng netong parentheses. No? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it means to say, n is equal to, capital N is equal to 4. Okay? Ibig sabihin, ito yung nasa ibaba. Okay? Yung total possible outcome sa ibaba. Now, what if event yung ina-ask? Okay. So let us declare what is that event. For example, that event A means there's only one tail that will appear. Okay, so bilangin natin from the total sample points ng experiment na yun, okay, nabilong ba sa event na yun that only one tail appears? So itong TT, hindi, no? Kasi dalawa yung kanyang tail. Okay, this one, TH, okay, po pwede. Kasi isang tail lang siya, no? HT po pwede din. And itong HH, hindi po pwede kasi walang tail. So therefore, if we will enumerate or list down all the elements, ito yung kanyang elements under that event. Okay? Now, we will count. 1, 2. That is why small n is equal to 2. If you will be asked what's the probability of getting only one tail, okay, ito yung kanyang magiging solution. 2 over 4. Okay? That is 1/2 or 0.5 or 50%. Okay? So, just a short introduction regarding counting principle. We are just merely counting. Okay? Now, we will not do this. Okay, we will not do the tree diagram. Okay, we will be using formula or concept, no, para ma-count natin directly yung small n or capital N. Okay? Now, let's start with theorem number 1. I will open the presentation. Okay, let us read theorem number 1. Okay, Jerome, please be ready. Okay, theorem number 1 is multiplication rule. If an operation can be formed in n sub 1 ways, and if for each of this, a second operation can be performed in n sub 2 ways, then the two operations can be performed together in n sub 1 times n sub 2. That's the formula, no? That's why it's called multiplication rule. Okay, before we proceed with this example, usually I give a simpler example, no, para mas maintindihan ng estudyante. Okay, so I need your participation. We'll start with Jerome, no? Theorem 1. Okay, let's go back with our whiteboard. Okay, Jerome, visible ba siya, Jerome?
Yes.
Mabasa naman, Jerome, no?
Yes po.
Okay. Para may hinatay yung audio mo. Okay. Now, example, Jerome, the experiment is to throw dice twice. Okay? That's experiment. No? Throw a die twice. Okay. Do you have an idea kung ilan agad yung total outcomes? 0. Throw a die twice. Just be honest, may idea kagad wala. Ilan lahat ng outcomes? 0. Wala ata.
72 po, sir.
72 agad. I think ma-verify natin yan if we will go back with our previous topic, okay, which is we will discourage later kasi it will consume time that's not practical anymore, no? Kasi kapag we're dealing with the large number of sample points, okay, mahirap na siya gawin yung tree diagram, yung listing method, no? Yung statement or rule, mahirap yun kasi ano lang yun kumbaga statement nga, sentence, no? Hindi natin alam kung ilan talaga yung nandoon, no? So, in short, yung pwede natin gawin dito is dalawa lang. It could be either the tree diagram or the listing method. Okay? Para mabilang natin kung ilan yung sample points sa loob ng ating braces. No? Okay, so I think we need to make this tree diagram. Okay, the experiments throw a die twice. No? So a die consists of 6 faces, it's a cube. No? So therefore, okay, so first na throw, okay, ilan, Jerome? Ilan yung possible outcome, Jerome? Sa first na throw? There are?
36 po, sir.
First na throw muna tayo. Throw a die twice. Isang die, ito-throw mo siya 2 times. Okay, first na throw, at second na throw. Sa first na throw, ilan yung possible outcomes?
36 po sa first
36
throw,
ba kaagad?
Ay, 6, sir.
Okay, 6. Kasi pag i-throw mo yung die, okay, possible 1. Okay? Lalabas dun sa top, no? 1. Pwedeng 2, pwedeng 3, pwedeng 4, pwedeng 5, pwedeng 6. So, i-count mo yung possible outcomes. There are only 6. That is why 6 yung ating branch dito. It's a tree diagram, no? 2, 4, okay, 6. Okay. Now, yung sa dulo ng branch natin, may nakalagay dapat siya na 1, okay, 1, yung 1 mag-appear dun sa top ng cube or die, 2, then 3, okay, 4, then 5, then 6, okay? Okay, Jerome, this is a question, no? What if sa first na throw mo ng die, yung nakita mo sa top is 1, will you throw again, Jerome? Will you throw again?
If us, sir, na ano,
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes. Because the instruction or the experiment, you need to throw a die ilang beses?
Twice po, sir.
Okay, twice. Very good, no? So for each of the outcome here, okay, this is a probability class, ha? Okay, malito kung bakit marami lagi masyado yung sanga-sanga siya. Okay? Ilagay ko lang sa 4 siguro, class, ha? Para mas klaro ba? For example, lalabas 4, you need to throw the die again for the second time. So there are 6 possible outcomes pa rin sa second time mo githrow siya. So pwede din siya, pag lalabas is okay, 2, okay, possible, no? 6 pa rin. Kung lalabas naman 1, okay, hindi na mag-skasya, okay, ganyan, no? Okay, hindi na lang natin yung drawing class. Okay? Jerome, kindly enumerate some of the list down, no? Some of the outcomes. Okay, first, okay, 1. Then, second throw, ano lalabas possible?
Ay, ano, sir? 1, tapos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, pwedeng 1, 1. Tama? First na throw, 1. The second na throw mo, 1 pa rin lalabas on the top of the cube. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Next output. Okay, 1 pa rin yung lalabas sa top ng cube or die. Okay, sa second na throw mo, anong possible kaya? Hindi tayo mag-repeat.
Ano, sir? 2, sir.
Okay,
tapos
2. Very good, no? Then, pwede din, sa first mo na throw, 1 din. Pero sa second mo na throw, possible is?
Any, sir, sa next na ano?
If we will not repeat the, kumbaga the outcome, it should be 3, right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
pwede din sa first mo na throw, 1 ang lalabas. Then, the second mo na throw, pwedeng 4. It's not 14 class, so it's 1, 4, no? And so on and so forth. So, malalaman natin yung ating LMS dito by looking at your tree diagram 1, 1. Okay? Imagine lang natin nakakonect ito dito, class, kasi dapat etong portion na ito nakakonect to for each of the number here, 1 to 6, no? Okay, klaro ha? Okay. So, pwedeng 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. Kapag yung una nating throw is 2, eh, pwede siyang 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, hanggang 2, 6. Okay. Jerome, ilan kaya ang possible na outcomes by looking at the, ano ba tawag nito? Pattern of this tree diagram. Ilan kaya palagay natin? By just
Yung,
counting manually, no?
yung total po, sir,
Yes.
72 na, sir.
Or sigurado tayo 72?
Ay, wait, 36 pa rin,
Okay, so
sir.
it should be 36. Kasi ang pattern dito, for each of the first na throw mo na outcome, possible example, 1 ang lalabas sa first na throw, you need to flip again, sa flip na throw again, no? So, ibig sabihin sa second na throw, 6 possible, no? Yung pattern dito, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. 6. Okay? Next, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. Okay? 6 pa rin. Okay? So, I think that is 6 times 6. Tama ba, Jerome?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So, that is why, okay, parang shortcut method nito, okay, kulang ito, class. Malito kayo nito. 1, 4. Yung pinakalas dito is 6 at saka 1. 6, 6. Okay, the shortcut method here is a capital N is equal to 6. Okay. Open, close parenthesis tayo, class. Okay, that is 6 times 6. That is equal to 36 outcomes. Okay. Answer for this example. This is theorem number 1. Okay, let's go back with our presentation. So thank you, Jerome. Okay na, Jerome. Okay, so another example. How many sample points are in the sample space when a pair of dice is thrown? Okay, so halos the same lang din yung kanyang concept dito. Dalawang dice, okay, sinabay mong itapon ng sabay, no, once lang, no? You throw that once, pero dalawang dice. So ang possible na outcome, okay, pwedeng yung first na die, okay, sabay mo man siya itapon, so paglapag nyo doon sa floor, okay, pwedeng 1-1 pa rin. Tama? So pwede din siyang 1-2. Okay, it's a probability, no? 1-3, 1-4, 1-5, 1-6. Tama? So pwede din yung first die, ang first name mag-appear 2. Then pwedeng 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 2-4. I think that's the same. Okay? That is why 6 times 6 is equal to 36. That is multiplication rule or theorem number 1. Okay, so we're done with that. Next. Theorem number 2, it's also multiplication rule, but okay, generalized. No? Okay, can we go back with our whiteboard? Let us simplify the problem. No? Mark, Claudio? Mark?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For example, Mark, we go back now with the face-to-face na klase. Okay, we go to our university. Then you will have your lunch, okay, somewhere, no? And example, yung budget lang natin is that we can only buy one type of pastil and one type of additional bayan. Example, in that tindahan or that small eatery, okay, they're only selling chicken pastil at saka tuna pastil. Okay, you can only choose one, no? And additional bayan, let's say that is isaw, okay, chicken isaw, and ano ba ito isa? Usually kayong ginabenta dyan pag class pastil, pagmutan ko iba. Ano pa usually yung dyan ginabenta kay isaw,
Laga na itlog, sir.
egg pala ito. Thank you so reminder. Egg pala yung no? Egg. Tapos yung I is isaw. Okay. Sinadya ko na magkaiba yung mga letters, no? Para hindi tayo makalituhan mamaya ba. Okay, let's go back with Mark. Mark, kindly create one combination na pwede mong mabili during lunch. Okay? I will give you one. No? I will pick chicken, pastil, then additional viand as egg, itlog. Another one, please. Mark?
Ano gani yun, sir? Pastil, chicken.
Chicken, pastil, tuna, egg, tapos isaw. Yung budget natin, isa lang yung pwedeng bilhin natin, no? So, binigay ko na yung
Opo,
isa.
sir.
Okay, I will buy chicken pastel at saka I will add egg. Okay, isa pa. Okay, chicken pa rin, tuna. Chicken pala at
Pwede
chicken
man din,
pastel
sir.
pa rin.
Pwede man
Tapos,
chicken pastil, sir, tapos isaw.
Okay, very good. Okay, next.
Pwede, tuna, sir, and egg.
Egg, very good. Next.
Tuna, sir, and isaw.
Tuna yung isa. Can we analyze, Mark? Meron pa bang iba?
Meron pa po, sir.
Okay, can we enumerate this? Meron pa.
Pastil at, ano, sir, isaw.
Pastil,
Okay.
dalawa. Chicken pastil, then tuna pastil yan. Ano lang yan siya, type. Okay, so meron pa ba? Dito lang ito pipili sa CT at saka EI.
Wait lang, sir. Yung, may egg na at isaw, sir, no? Wala pa?
Egg at saka isaw. Hindi pa pwede yun kasi isa-isa lang. So meron pa ba?
Ay,
Pili ka
isa.
ng isang
Ay,
pastil.
wala na po, sir.
Okay, wala na. Okay, so nag-agree lahat class na wala na. So let us count, no? This is counting principle. So ilan lahat, Mark? There are only
4, sir.
okay, 4. Very good. So there are 4 ways that you can choose, no? Now under the generalized multiplication rule, you just need to multiply, no? So n sub 1, okay, is equal to 2 because there are 2 types of pastil. Okay, n sub 2, okay, there are 2 types of viand, 2 pa rin. That is why in multiplication rule, generalized multiplication rule, that is 2 times 2. Okay, that is why yung answer ni Mark is 4. Okay, yan, 4 ways. Okay, so we're done with theorem number 2. Let's go back with our presentation. Example, medyo komplikado na, no? How many lunches are possible consisting of a soup, a sandwich, dessert, a drink if one can select from 4 soups, 3 kinds of sandwiches, 5 desserts, and 4 drinks? So just immediately apply the concept of theorem number 2. Okay, ilan bang pagpipilian doon sa sopas? 4. Ilan yung papilian doon sa sandwich? 3. And this, pamanghimagas, 5, at saka panulak, 4. You just need to multiply. So using your calculator, there are 240 ways, no, na pwede mong gawing options. Okay? Number 3. Okay na, Mark. Thank you. Okay, next, I will please be ready, Helen. This time, you need the calculator, scientific calculator. Okay, theorem number 3 is the number of permutations of n distinct objects. Okay? That is denoted by the formula n factorial. So, yung calculator dapat natin, class, merong factorial. Now, what do you mean by permutation? Permutation is the arrangement of all or part of a set of objects. Just take note that under permutation, arrangement is important. Okay? Later, malalaman natin yung difference kapag nandun na tayo sa combination. Okay? So, mas malalaman natin. No? Let's go back with our whiteboard under theorem number 3. Okay, I will erase muna. Okay, Helen, nandyan ka na, Helen? Can you look at the screen, Helen?
Yes, sir.
Helen. Okay, Helen. For example, Helen, may 3 tao. No? There are 3 persons here. Let us name that person A, person B, person C. There are 3 seats, okay, upuan, chairs. Okay, in how many ways you can arrange them? Okay, na magkakaiba. Okay. So first arrangement natin, let's say, first na upuan si A, followed by second na upuan B, then C. Okay. Can you enumerate the rest of the ways or arrangement that you can arrange them? Yung 3 tao dun sa 3 upuan. Helen? Okay, mauna sa chair 1, si A pa rin. Then,
Si A
chair
pa
D,
rin, sir. Si B.
chair number 2. Pwede natin ilagay si?
Si B, sir.
Maulit na siya. Kasi yung first natin. C, right? Second
Yes,
upuan
sir.
C. Okay. Then, third upuan C.
Si B na, sir.
Okay, very good, B. Okay, next. can we have the sistema na lang na follow, no? Para dito mag-rumble ba? Example, we will put person B sa first na chair. Okay? Sino pwede ilagay natin sa second na chair?
Si A.
Okay, A. Next.
Tapos si C.
Okay, very good. So, pwede ba natin gawin ito, no? First muna si B. Then second na upuan, sino?
Si C, sir.
Okay, very good. Next.
A, sir.
Okay, very good. Next. Okay, pwede natin ilagay yung sa first upuan, C. Okay, sino pwede natin ilagay sa second upuan?
Si B.
Okay, B. Then,
A, sir.
okay. Next. C pa rin.
Then A, sir.
Okay, then,
B.
okay. Helen, can you look at the screen? Meron pa bang iba?
Wala na, sir.
Okay, wala na. Can you count, please? What is the value of your n? Ilang pwedeng arrangement magawa natin? Can you count the arrangement, please?
Sir?
Ilang arrangements?
Nagwala ako, sir. Wait lang, sir.
Can you count na lang? So we'll have 1. This is first arrangement. Okay. 2.
6, sir.
Okay, very good. 6. There are 6 ways or arrangements. Okay. That's the answer using the manual method, no? But I would discourage you to use the manual method. Let us use the formula given in theorem number 3. It says in the theorem number 3, just use immediately n factorial. Okay, I need your help here, Helen. Okay, we press, there are 3 objects. Okay, n means objects or persons, no? So in short, here, small n is equal to, okay, 3. Okay? Kumbaga, magdoble yung meaning ng n sa ating, dito sa ating probability. Under kasi statistics, okay, n, small n means sample size, no? Under probability, that could mean favorable outcomes, that's small n. But when I say ilan yung n dito, I'm talking about the number of persons or objects class. Okay? Kasi later, I will discourage you to use the small n to denote favorable outcomes. No? So I suggest use other letters. No? When I ask you ilan yung value ng n here, under this counting principle, I'm asking kung ilan yung distinct object or person. Okay? In this case, Helen, there are 3, tama ba, persons? Okay, so please bring out your calculator. Okay, 3 factorial is equal to? Is it the same? Is it the same with the manual method? 6 factorial, please.
Wait lang, sir.
Okay. Now, for those students na meron ganito sa senior high, okay, if you will recall, factorial means, for example, in this case, 3 factorial, that is equal to 3 times 2 times 1. Correct? If that is 4 factorial, that is 3 times 2. Now, 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. If that is 5 factorial, that is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay? So, you can do that actually manually. Ilang later, mahirap na lang siya i-manual, no? So, if we'll do that manually, Helen, that is 3 times 2 times 1. That will give you ilan?
6, sir.
6. Using the shortcut method sa calculator, 3 then press factorial. Yung may exclamation na symbol class, paki-check daw niyan. Okay, exclamation nata. Ano ba sa inyo sa Helen? Sa calculator mo, Helen? Exclamation ba? Hindi. O may nakalagay na n talaga? Exclamation point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tama naman, Helen, no? 6 talaga siya?
Yes po.
Okay. Ma-verify ko, Helen. Can I ask you one more question? What is 0 factorial? Helen. Ma-verify ko kung may calculator ka wala. What is 0 factorial?
1, sir.
Okay, very good. May calculator ka talaga, Helen. Kasi you answered it correctly. 0 factorial is equal to 1. Baka lalabas ito sa inyong multiple choice or ano klasa? Or true or false. Okay? Okay, this is the answer. We're done with theorem number 3. Now let's go back with our power presentation. No? So what if there are 4 letters? You're asked to arrange them. Okay, how many distinct arrangement you can do? Okay, with 4 letters, no, A, B, C, D. All you need to do Okay, 4 factorial, no? Let's count number of the letters, okay? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 factorial, that is equal to 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Or just simply press 4, then yung factorial na function sa calculator. Okay? Now, okay, very good. We're done with theorem number 3. Let us proceed with theorem number 4. Okay, Allen? Ready na, Allen? Allen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Allen, kindly look at this, our whiteboard. Okay, whiteboard muna tayo. Okay, theorem number 4. Okay, may ganitong formula, no? So, ang gagawin ko dito is that, okay, erase ko muna yung answer, no? Okay, ang theorem number 4, meron siyang slot, no? Yung spelling ng slot natin, kaya look at our whiteboard class, no? Kasi bastos yung letter U, ha? Okay. Slot means paglalagyan or location, no? Or space, no? Pwede mo lagyan, slot, okay? Now, Allen, this is the situation, Allen, no? What if there are 3 persons again? Okay, let us name them as person A, person B, person C. May dalawang bakante na chair. Okay? Now, the question is how many ways you can arrange them distinctively. Okay? I'll give you one arrangement, no? So, first na chair, ilalagay ko si A. Second na chair, ilalagay ko si B. Okay? Kaya enumerate the rest of the arrangements na pwede mong magawa. Again, there are 3 persons, dalawang bakante na upuan. Okay? How many ways or arrangements you can do? Yes, Allen.
Ano, sir? BA.
Okay. Can we start with may sistema tayo? Can we start with A pa rin? And sa second na chair, ilagay natin sino?
C, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, next, please. B
BA.
tayo. Okay, BA, very good. Next. B pa rin.
Yes, sir. And
second na chair, ilagay
C,
natin
sir.
sino?
C.
C. Okay. Next, we have C.
A. C, A.
Okay. And C pa rin. And
B.
Allen, meron pa bang iba, Allen? Oops.
Wala na, sir.
Ay, naputol. Okay, ulitin ko, ha. Okay, so first na chair, ilagay natin si A, then followed by B, then so first na chair A, then followed by C. Then, pwedeng sa A yung first na chair, then followed by A. Then B sa first na chair, then followed by C. Then C sa first chair, then A sa second. Then C sa first chair, then first chair. Okay, not first year, no? First chair, then followed by B. Okay? Can you count, Allen? Ilan lahat, Allen? Since you told us that wala na.
6 po, sir.
Okay, 6. So there are 6 ways or arrangements, no? So I think I need to introduce the permutation here, no? Kasi permutation pa rin ang number 4. Okay? So anong ginamin natin ng ano, sir, ng ano yun siya? Arrangement is important. Okay? Balikan natin meaning ng permutation sa itaas, no? Doon sa ating representation. Okay? Arrangement is important. Okay, we'll go back with this one. Under permutation, A and B at saka A are different. Okay? Klaro? Under permutation, A and B at saka B at saka A, that is different. Under combination, okay, they are the same. Okay? Bakit siya naging the same, sir? Okay, depende sa situation. Okay, later I will discuss this, no? Pero pahapyaw ngayon, you think of a situation na magkapareho yung AB at saka BA, no? So, I think, for example, your professor instructed you to pair yourselves, okay? You pair yourselves or pick a partner, okay? When you were talking about person A at saka person B, and you compare that with person B at saka person A, okay, as a pair, they are the same, correct? Okay, klaro, class, ha? So, in that sense, arrangement is not important, okay? Pero sa ganitong situation, you're talking about arrangement sa first chair si A, then sa second chair is B, okay? Then iba yung sitwasyon na mauna si person B sa chair 1, then sa chair 2 si A, okay? In short, later you need to analyze the situation kung importante ba yung arrangement o hindi. Okay? So later na lang ha, sa theorem number 8. Okay, so ano ganding ano dito kindly bring out your calculator, Allen. Si Allen pa no? Okay, wala pa tayo nagamit ng calculator, no? So this is the formula, okay, in manual method. Okay, Allen, do you have your calculator?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So ilan bang slot dito? That is R, no? Paglalagyan, ilan?
2, sir.
Okay, very good because there are 2 chairs, no? Ilang tao?
3 po, sir.
Okay, very good. ABC. Okay, so all you need to do is to use the formula. Okay, so that is 3 factorial divided by the difference between n and r. Okay, that is 3 minus 2, open close parenthesis factorial. What is the answer, Allen? Using your calculator, please.
6 po, sir.
Okay, very good, 6 ways. Okay, now, there's a shortcut, no? I strongly suggest to please use the shortcut method. So, anong shortcut, sir? Just substitute the value here, okay, using the calculator. You press 3, then hanapin yung NPR sa calculator nyo, then press 2. Allen, nakita ba, Allen? Usually daw, class, yung NPR is nasa ilalim nitong nasa ilalim ng bottom. You need to press shift, tapos X daw ata. Ilihog lang ito tanong sa yung calculator. X to yung sa iba. Depende sa model ng calculator. By the way, civil engineering students, kayong wala pang scientific calculator, mag-google muna kayo ha, na ina-allow sa board exam. Huwag kayong magpataka-taka, pabili sa inyong parents ng scientific calculator na high-tech masyado. Baka hindi inin magamit sa board exam. So, pwede yung mag-google doon sa, type nyo lang, scientific calculator allowed in civil engineering board course. Okay? Mag-enumerate yung ating Google, no? Eh, hindi ina-allow yung sobrang high-tech, no? To the point na meron ng graphing, parang computer na yung calculator nyo ba? Bawal. Okay? Allen?
Sir.
Ako, Allen, no? 6 pa rin, Allen, no?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, so gi-press natin ang 3 tapos NPR tapos 2. Anong usual instruction sa calculator mo? Diretso ba ang NPR sa calculator mo? Hindi.
Sir, itong may exclamation point, sir.
Okay, 3.
3 tapos
May
itong
shift pa wala?
may shift, sir.
Okay, kasi pagkakalam ko, yung sa ilalim ng exclamation, meron na doon ng NPR. Tama, Allen, no?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So, hanapin niyo muna yung NPR sa calculator nyo. Plus, sa different model, iba din yung nakalagay dyan, no? So, according to Allen, 6 ways pa rin. So, very good. Nakuha yung tamang answer. Ito yung gusto kong gamitin nyo na formula. Yung shortcut. Tapos na kayo ng high school. College na kayo. You know why I'm telling this? Kasi ang inyong board exam, naka-time yan, no? Huwag na kayo magamit nito. Diretso na kayo agad dun sa shortcut na method. Ina-allow naman kayo magdala ng calculator sa board exam niya eh. Okay, so we're done with theorem number 4. Very good. Okay, next. Shello, okay na Shello? Ready na?
Yes po, sir. Ready na po.
Okay, sa theorem number 5, okay, let's go back with our presentation. Okay? As long as nakalagay yung word na circle. Okay? Kapag ano yung nakalagay, ay, di pa pala. 5 pala, tama ba? Wait pala. Before pala kay Shello, no? May isa pa pala example dito. Can look at the screen, please. Okay, 2 lottery tickets are drawn from 20 for first and second prizes. Find the number of sample points in the S. So, we have ilang slot, no? That is, dalawa yung idodraw niya. So, there are 2, no? Na slots, no? So, ilan yung pagpipilian? There are 20 na tao na may dala ng tickets, no? So, N is equal to 20. Just substitute here. Okay? So, again, I discourage you to use the long method. Okay? Just press immediately. Okay? 20 and TR2. So, Allen, can you try daw, Allen? Is it 380 also? 20 and TR2. 380, no? Nawala na siya. Can you try na siguro, class, kung sino yung mayroong calculator dyan. 20 NPR2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
correct.
sir.
Now, class, for example, minsan kasi, yung ano ba, yung parang dimalas tayo ba, walay battery yung ating calculator, no? You can actually analyze this in the sense na hindi kayo mahirapan, no? Example, okay, after using the formula here, you arrive with this kasi 20 minus 2 will give you 18. Okay, remember, 20 factorial, it means factors niya 20 times 19 times 18 times 17 hanggang times 1. Okay? Ang 18 factorial, ang factors na 18 times 17 times 16 times 15 hanggang times 1. Kung titingnan mo, common sa kanila yung 18 down to 1 sa itaas, then 18 down to 1 sa ibaba. All you need to do, since that is multiplication, you need to cancel or cross out. So maiwan is nasa taas, no? 20 times 19. Kindly compute daw, is it 380? 20 times 19. Allen, nandiyan ka pa, Allen? Or anybody po? Okay. Is 20 times 19 the same pa rin sa answer natin? 20 times 19, please. 380, no?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So yun yung other way to compute. Okay? Okay. Okay na, Allen. Thank you. Okay, number 5 na tayo, Shello. Now, theorem number 5, the number of permutations on n distinct objects is in a circle is n minus 1 factorial. So, titingnan lang natin doon sa situation kung paikot siya. Not necessarily circle, ha? Pero pwede mo kasi imagine that is oblong, that is square or rectangle. For example, you're sitting in a square table, so ikot kayo, no? Circle pa rin siya. Okay? So, para ma-visualize natin na maayos, okay? Okay, Shelo, this is the situation, Shelo, no? There are, for example, tatlo kayo mabarkada. Person A, B, at saka C. So, lumabas kayo mabarkada. Ang available na upuan, okay, tatlo rin. So, kunyari, bilog yung upuan. Not necessarily bilog class, no? Okay. Pwede din square, rectangle. Okay. In how many ways you can arrange yourselves, okay, in a circular manner or nag-circle kayo, paikot kayo, na distinct sa isa't isa, yung arrangements niyo. Okay, so, okay, para hindi tayo mahirapan, class, no? Kasi mahirap ito i-explain kapag wala tayong assumption. Okay, mag-assume tayo ng direction kasi nga circular siya eh. Okay, let us assume clockwise. Okay, so Shelo, I will give you one arrangement, Shelo, no? So, the first arrangement na pwedeng gawin ko dito is to assign, okay, barkada ko na si A dito, then, so first dito, then B, then C. Okay? Lagay ko siya dyan. Okay? So, in short, ABC. Okay? Ano pa kaya, Shelo?
Kung i-assume po na counterclockwise, sir,
Clockwise
kay...
tayo lahat. Clockwise
Ay,
para
clockwise na po.
clockwise tayo lahat.
Si AB po.
Okay? So, pwedeng, okay, I will copy this one. Okay, C, A, B. Okay? Let us analyze lang. Kahit ako dati nahirapan ako dito, no? Okay, if you will not assume a certain direction ba? Ano pa kaya, Shelo?
BCA po, sir.
C. Okay, I will enumerate here, class, ha? C, A, okay, yung second niya, C, A, B. Tapos yung third is CBA. Ano yun siya? Shelo, CBA, no? C,
BCA po.
BCA. B, okay, remove this. BCA. B, C, A. Okay. Meron pa ba, Shelo?
Wala naman siguro, sir.
Okay. ganito, kindly analyze ka, class, kaya I know it's difficult to analyze, no? What if, okay, kasi nahihirapan tayo mag-analyze regarding this kapag ilagyan natin ng pangalan yung upuan. Example, this upuan is 1, this upuan is 2, this upuan is 3. Disregarding sa name ng upuan. Okay? Now, the question here is Chelo, no? Are this arrangement the same? That's the question. You kindly, class, no? Kindly analyze. Are these two arrangement the same? Okay, I will help you, Shelo. I will rotate the second arrangement. No? I-rotate ko siya. Okay. Okay, ganyan na, no? So it means to say, this will become, okay, i-rotate ko lang yung sinabi mo na arrangement. This is A. This is B. This is C. Okay? So, pareho na sila, dalawa, Shelo, tama ba?
Yes po,
A,
sir. The
B,
same na po.
So, the same sila. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya kasama ito. Okay? Hindi siya kasama dito. Okay? Hindi siya kasama. Okay, next. How about this one? Okay, let us rotate, no? Tama ba yung kanina? Oops, nag-rotate lahat. Ay na lang. Okay, ito. Okay. Undo. Okay, i-rotate ko ha. I-rotate ko to. Okay. So, ayan. Ayan siya. I-rotate ko siya. So, ibig sabihin, meron itong natanggal dito yung ano eh, yung puwan dito. No? May puwan dito sa C, no? Yan ang C. Oops. Okay, same ba sila, Shelo? Sa first at second?
Yes po, sir. The
Third
same
pala
po.
ito yung third. The same pa rin siya. Kasi rotate natin A, tama? A, then B, B, then C. Okay, so ibig sabihin hindi siya kasama. Okay? Ano pa kaya? Again, yung restriction natin pwede tayong mahirapan is the direction. Eh. Meron pa kaya? Wala na. Isa lang talaga siya.
May isa pa po kung
Okay.
counterclockwise po yung ikot ng ano.
I-try lang natin siya yung counterclockwise mo. Okay, anong ilalagay ko dito?
What, sir?
Okay, Sirit?
Sirit, sir?
Okay, who can help Shelo regarding this? Ano pa kayo? Meron pa kayo? Wala na. You can raise your hand. J Red.
ACB, sir.
ACB. Okay. ACB. A, C, E. Okay. Let us rotate this in the, okay, try natin rotate, ha. Oops, rotate lahat. Okay, so ACB. Okay, meron tayong dapat ina-follow ng isang direction na rotation yan, no? At rotate natin ito ng ilang beses. Okay, A, then followed by B dito, no? A followed by C. Okay, rotate natin A followed by C. Okay, so ito A followed by B. Okay, so kahit rotate natin, magkaiba talaga siya, no? Kung clockwise lang yung ating basihan. Eh, pag nag-counterclockwise yan, I'm sure, okay, magkapareho talaga sila lahat, no? So, kaya nga, we need to assume a certain direction for the rotation. So, nag-agree lahat na dalawa lang o meron pang isa? Sino kayo J-Red? Meron pa bang iba, J-Red?
Wala na, sir.
Okay, wala na. Okay, so the second arrangement is A, C, B. Okay? Shelo, can you count, please? Ilan lahat, Shelo?
2 po, sir.
Okay, 2. No. Don't worry, you will not undergo analyzing this, no? Because next time, just use the formula, okay? napakita ko lang sa inyo yung concept ba. That yung concept ng theorem number 5 is this, no? Okay, n minus 1 factorial. Okay. There are 3 persons there. Okay, shallow, there are 3, no? So 3 minus 1, okay, balik tayo doon. The formula again is this one, n minus 1, then factorial. Okay, so 3 minus 1. Okay, wag na kayo magawa ng drawing class, ha? Just use immediately the formula, no? Okay, 3 minus 1 factorial. Okay, Shello, what's the answer, please?
2 po, sir.
Okay, 2. So, pareho siya, no? Okay, 2 ways. Okay, very good. Arrangement with S. Kapag hindi nyo alam yung unit nyo class, you may put ways or arrangement. Ways means pamamaraan or arrangement is arrangement. No? Okay, very good. Number 6 na tayo. Okay na yung Shello. Okay, next, J-Red. Okay, J-Red. Kaulit J-Red. Okay, kung nakalagay dito sa listahan. Okay, okay na meron na tayong calculator J-Red. Scientific calculator.
Meron, sir.
Okay, theorem number 6. Okay, class. The number of distinct permutations of n things of n sub 1 are one kind, n sub 2 second kind, n sub k of the k kind is this formula, no? N factorial divided by n sub 1 kind, k factorial, n sub 2 kind, factorial, then times so ilan yung kind. Okay, by the way, okay, mag-compute na lang nito, ha? Okay, tama ba, Shello? 4 factorial is equal to 24. What if meron siyang 5 na trees, no? Tapos you need to plant that in a circle. Okay, can you use your calculator, Shello? 4 factorial is equal to?
24 po,
Okay,
sir.
so tama, no? So, kalimutan ko lang siya discuss class. Okay, proceed na si 6 tayo. Okay? Now, before we proceed with this example, let's think of a simpler example, no? Let's go back with our whiteboard. Okay? Think of words, okay, na may magkapareho yung letters. Okay, naisip ko dito, J-Red, is the word letters. Okay? Kasi so in the word letters, okay, may kakapareho na letter. May isang letter L, may dalawang E, may dalawang T, isang R, at saka isang S. So meron siyang kind. Okay? Now, using the formula, okay, is substitute. So, n sub 1 natin dito, okay, 1, n sub 2, 2. Actually, class, kapag 1 yung ating kind, you don't need to put that in the formula, no? Just because 1 factorial automatically is 1. So, ibig sabihin po, pwede nyo siyang gawin na lang ng 7 factorial because there are 7 letters here, there are 7 objects here, no? Tapos, divided by 2 factorial times 2 factorial. Ganun lang kasimple. Okay? Kapag 1 yung the rest of the letters, no? Kung tag-isa lang yung kind. Okay? Pero gusto ko lang i-present na ano ba, na magamit talaga yung formula na n sub 1 and sub 2. But okay, stricto lang tayo. This should be the formula, no? But acceptable na yung rest mo kayo ng 7 factorial divided by 2 factorial then times 2 factorial. Okay. J-Red, kindly just compute using your calculator, please.
Input lang sa calculus, sir.
Yes, please. 7 factorial divided by 1 factorial times 2 factorial times 2 factorial times 2 factorial. 1 factorial. Is the answer the same?
Same, sir.
Okay. I hope hindi nag-error lahat, no? Yung iba pala sa inyo, hindi nag-error, no? Sana tama kayo lahat. Bakit, sir? Bakit pala hindi pa mag-error pala si iba, sir? Kasi yung presentation sa book, wala siyang symbol na asterisk. Okay? Nilagyan ko siya ng asterisk kahapon kasi nalilito ang estudyante. Pag in-input nila dun sa calculator niya, tama ba, J-Red? Kaya input daw, and 7 factorial, tapos 1 factorial diretso, tapos divided by, tapos 1 factorial, tapos diretso ka ng 2 factorial. Kaya doon lang, stop ka. Error siya.
Syntax error siya, sir.
Yun ang nangyari kahapon. Okay? So, be careful with this, ha? You need to press the multiplication. Okay? So, now another one. Okay? Using the manual method, no? Nauna ka sa kahapon, no? J-Red, I will think of a word na madaling enumerate lahat, no? Okay? We will think the word all. Okay? So, in the word all, let us enumerate the arrangement, no? Kelly, give me one. Okay,
Given
first,
na ang all, sir.
yung first arrangement is all. Okay. Second arrangement daw, Jared.
Ano, sir? L, A, L.
A, L, A. Okay, next.
Ano, sir? L, A, L.
A, L, L, A, L.
Yes, sir.
Next. Ano pa?
Pwede di ba ma-repeat ang letter, sir?
Dalawang man ng L.
I mean, sa A, sir ba? Sa second.
Ay,
Isa lang
hindi.
di ba ang A?
Oh. Tingala ko na nakaya. Ako mali ba? Mali parinig ko ata eh. Ano dapat to dito?
LLA dapat, sir.
LLA. Parang napalit na napaisip tuloy ako. Meron maganyan. Okay na. Meron pa ba iba, Jared?
Wala na, sir.
Okay. So wala na klasa. Agree lahat, no? Using your manual method, 3 yung answer kapag may type, no? May kind. Now, I discourage you to use this kind of method. Again, it's because it will consume time. What if nga, nagbigay ako ng ganitong letters, no? So, gagawin nyo ito, enumerate. Hindi. Use the formula directly. Kaya nga you will prove na tama itong konsepto ng kanyang formula, no? Kaya nag-example tayo ng simpler word, no? Like all. Okay? So, according to Jared, ito lang daw yung possible na outcomes. So, ilan lahat, Jared? 3 lang, no? That is
Yes,
why 3 arrangements here. Okay? Using the formula, okay, ilan ba yung ating letters? 3, 3, no? N is equal to 3. And sub 1, okay, may isang type yung A, 1A. And sub 2, dalawa yung L. Okay? So, using the formula, yan ang formula. Okay? So, 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial. Kung ganun lang yung ating solution, that is acceptable kasi nga 1 factorial is always equal to 1. If you gusto yung magtagal, ilagay nyo yung 1 factorial. Okay? But the answer is still the same, 3 ways or arrangements. Okay? Now, next. Okay, what if ganito yung ating example? How many different ways can 3 red, 4 yellow, and 2 blue bulbs be arranged in a string of Christmas tree lights? So, meron siyang kind in terms of colors, no? So, use the formula directly. So, first question, ilan bang bulbs? Okay, it says here, may 9 na sockets. So, in short, there are 9 na bulbs. Okay, so 9 factorial. The first type, or the first kind is red. Ilang red? 3. Okay, first kind. Second kind, I mean, yellow. Ilang yellow? 4. And the third na kind, okay, blue. Ilang blue? 2. Okay, Jared, is it 1,260 ba? Or error yan? Tama ba, Jared? 1,260, no? Confirm ko lang.
Yes, sir. Pero dapat naka-times, sir, every factorial. Or naka-parenthesis para dili mag-math error.
Okay. Klaro, class, ha? Reminder lang regarding this. Kasi sa book natin, walang walang multiplication, eh. Ganyan lang talaga isura yun sa ating book. Okay? So, theorem number, okay na, Jared, very good. Okay, theorem number 7. Okay, ready na, ko kay Dian. Dian pa lang next, dapat. Dian.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Dian. Ang theorem number 7, it's similar to theorem number 6 actually. But, meron ditong reminder, no? Kapag in-add mo daw yung n sub 1, n sub 2, n sub 3, dapat mag-equal siya sa n. Yan yung restriction dito. Okay, bakit sir? Yung 6 pala, sir. Diba sabi ko yung 6, kapag 1, you will not, kung yung 6 na kanina, kapag isa lang yung kind, isang klase lang doon sa isang kind na yun, you will not consider that may kind. No? Kasi you will remove that isa ibaba. Okay? You don't need to put 1 factorial. Okay? So, in theorem number 7, kapag in-add mo daw yung lahat, dapat mag-equal 7. So, what is R ba? Okay, R means partition, no? Paglalagyan, kung sa atin pa-slot, no? Example, okay, can you look at the Dian? Can you look at the screen, our whiteboard? Okay, for example, Dian, barkada ulit kayo, no? Okay, barkada, for example, J, si Julian to kahapon nata. Julian. Then Mario at saka Andrea. Okay. Ito yung mabarkada, no? JMA. Okay. JMA. Now, example, they went outside. Okay. Nag-outing sila. Then they need to rent rooms. Pero ang available na room is dalawa. Yung first na room, pwede dalawang tao. The second na room, pwede isang tao lang. So in how many ways you can arrange them? That's a question, no? Okay, I will give you one arrangement, Dian, no? So ilalagay ko yung J, Julian man ito kahapon, at saka si Mario sa first na room. Yung second na room, si Andrea. Okay? Gamit na tayo ng letters, Andrea. Dian pala. Okay. So ano pa kayong pwede dito, Dian? First na room is nilagay natin.
Sa first na room,
J pa
sir,
rin.
J at saka A po.
Okay. Second na room.
M.
Okay, M. Very good. Next. Ano pa kaya? First na room.
A at saka J po.
Okay, A at saka J. Then,
M pa rin po, sir.
okay. Next. Meron pa?
M and J po.
Okay. M at saka si J.
Opo.
Tapos, second na room.
A
Si
po.
Okay, ano pa?
M at saka A po, sir.
M at saka
A.
A.
Then J po.
Meron pa?
A and M po.
A at saka M. Tapos,
J
J.
po.
When you look at the screen B yan, no? Palagay mo magkapareho dyan.
Sir?
May magkapareho ba? Wala. So first na room, for example here, in the first room, si J at saka si M. Okay? Anong pagkakaiba dito sa first room? Nandoon si M at saka si J. May difference? Wala.
Wala po, sir.
Okay, let us remove, no? Kasi pareho lang siya. Okay, next. About this one, okay, si J at saka si A. Tapos, anong difference ng A at saka J? May difference? Wala.
Wala po, sir.
Okay, wala. So, remove. Okay, next. How about M at saka A? Okay, this is distinct, no? Labang kapapareho dito. But how about kapag i-compare natin itong dalawa? Are they the same? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Omit. Okay, so therefore, ilan lahat?
3 po.
Okay, very good. No? There are 3 ways, no? 3 ways. Okay, N is equal to 3 arrangements. Okay. Karo class, 3 lang, no? Now, that is why, okay, ito yung formula na gamitin dapat natin. Dapat 3 din yung ating makuha, no? Okay. Diyan, please, okay, solve this using your calculator. So first na room, okay, merong dalawa, no? So n sub 1 is equal to 2. Kasi tingnan dalawa. Sa n sub 2 natin, okay, isa lang. If you will add n sub 2 at saka n sub 1, is it equal to 3?
Yes, sir.
Pareho. Okay, that is why it's under theorem number 7. Is correct. So after nito, use the formula, no? Immediately use the formula. So that will give you, okay, the same actually do sa ating example, dun sa ating theorem number 6, no? So that is n factorial or 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial times 1 factorial. Okay. Can we put multiplication in between of these 2 factorials? Answer, please.
3 po, sir.
3. Okay, kuha class, 3. 3 ways or arrangements. Okay? Okay, we're done. That is why, okay, ito tayo sa medyo mahirap na problem. how many ways can 7 people be assigned to 1 triple and 2 double rooms? Okay, add natin lahat muna, no? Yung n sub 1 natin, 3. Okay, triple man, 3, no? Then, dalawang rooms na mayroong capacity tag dalawa. So, n sub 2 natin dito, 2. Okay, remember, dalawa yung double rooms natin. So, mayroon pang n sub 3. Okay, n sub 3 natin, 2 pa rin. If we will add 3 plus 2 plus 2 will give us 7. Okay, so, pasok siya dito sa theorem number 7. Using your calculator, Dian, can you solve please? Is this answer correct? 210 ways? Tama, no? Tama ba? O nag-error siya? Dian,
Wait lang po.
nag-error?
Tama po, sir. 200.
Okay. Very good. Di siya nag-error. Okay? Now, last, no? Okay, yung last natin, okay, very okay na Dian. Okay, okay na ikaw, Joseph?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Joseph. Okay, we are now under theorem number 8, the last theorem, no? And we'll go offline. Okay, what if, okay, theorem number 8 is combination. Okay? Ibig sabihin that arrangement is not important. Sa permutation, arrangement is important. Ito yung dito kanina, no? Na A, B, kapag siya itong B, magkapareho lang. In the sense that yung situation kapag pinag-partner kayo ng professor nyo, is person A and B as a partner, the same with the person B at saka A as a partner. So yes. No? So ibig sabihin, arrangement is not important. Okay? No. Arrangement is tama pala, not important, no? Kapag ganun. Pero kapag we're talking about arrangement, si person A sa chair 1, then person B sa chair B, okay? And person B sa chair 1 and person A sa chair 2, there is different, no? Ibig sabihin, arrangement is important. Now, aside from that situation na by partner, okay, ano tayo? Okay. Para mas ma-clarify natin, okay? Groupings tayo, no? Okay, what if, okay, Joseph, there are 5 students, no? Doon sa maliit na klase na yun. For example, ECE na class. Usually, ganun yung sila dati, pag taglima lang sa isang klase ba. Okay, so there are 5 students. Okay, you're asked by your professor to group themselves into 4. Ibig sabihin siguro may isa may iwan doon. Okay, siya siguro yung may special task, no? Parang gayon siguro gustong mangyari ng professor nila. So the question here, okay, kung atin lang siyang titingnan ng yung grupo na tag-apat, no? Okay, ilan yung pwedeng magawa natin na grupo na tag-apat? Okay. So I will give you one. Okay, A, B, C, at saka D. Okay, that's the first group na pwede mo magawa. Okay? Ano pa kaya, Joseph?
Okay lang mag-start sa B, sir.
Oh, sige, B.
B, A, C, D.
A, B, C, D. Okay, Joseph, this is by group, no? A group consists of persons A, B, C, D. And you're comparing that with the group consists of B, A, C, D. Are they the same?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes. So, hindi dapat siya counted. Arrangement
sir.
is not important. Okay? Next, please.
B, C, D, E.
Okay, very good. That's the second one. B, C, D, E. Okay? Next.
C, D, E, A.
C, D, E, A. Okay? Can we check also class, Okay? I think that's different, no? Okay. May A dito. Okay. Next. Meron pa ba?
D, E, A, B.
B,
D, sir.
E,
E, D, E,
A?
sir.
again?
D,
B,
E,
can we, dog, apple,
elephant.
elephant. Next.
Apple.
Apple. Next.
Boy.
Okay, let us check class. Can you help me? No? Kung pagkapareho, ha? Okay, wala namang ano, wala man kapareho dyan, Joseph, no? Okay. Okay, walang kapareho? Agree lahat? Malabo
Yes,
din
sir.
mata ko, class. Okay, next.
Wala, sir. Wala na, sir.
Okay. Okay, next.
EA, elephant,
Elephant,
apple, boy,
boy.
cat.
Okay, palihog lang daw siya check, class. May kapareho, wala. A, B, C, E.
Wala, sir.
Next, please. Meron pa ba? Joseph?
Wala na ata, sir.
Okay. Let us check, no? So, in manual method, which is I discourage you to do, kasi mahirap ito, no? Sabi ni Joseph, 5 lang daw. So, let us check this using the NCR. Okay? You may use this formula. Again, yung R is paglalagyan, no? Okay. So, using the manual na formula, ilan bang tao? Okay? There are 5 students. So, there are 5 factorial. Okay? Ilan yung paglalagyan? 4, no? So, 4 factorial times 5 minus 4, okay, then factorial. Okay, 5 factorial divided by 4 factorial and times, no? Don't forget to put times sa calculator, class. What's the answer, Joseph?
5, sir.
Okay, 5. Okay, class, nag-agree na? Kasi kung titingnan ko ito manual or virtually, okay, factors of 4, 3, 2, 1, then factors of 5, 4, 3, or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I will cancel. So may 1 pa talaga 5. That is, I confirm tama si Joseph. No? 5 ways. Okay, so we did this, okay, using the manual method. Okay, now meron pa isang shortcut, class, ha? Okay, using yung function ng calculator na NCR. Okay, Joseph, please press 5. Okay, N muna mauna, no? NCR kasi. Then, hanapin yung NCR sa calculator nyo, then 4. Ganun na kasimple, class. Then, we will, the calculator will give you the answer. Tama, Joseph? 5 din?
Yes, sir, 5.
Okay. Turo na lang kayo kay Joseph kung saan yung ano, kung di mag-get sa calculator niya. 5 ways or arrangements. Okay, klaro, class, ha? Kapag combination, may restriction doon that kumbaga equally, ano sila ba? Equal yung kanilang qualification, no? Okay, so we're done. Okay, I will stop the recording. Okay, thank you for your participation.